Grace, and today we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial based on 60s makeup. The 60s had a lot of very interesting changes in makeup and fashion trends. I will be going over them through the video, but we are going to be doing makeup kind of it's going to be mostly Twiggy inspired. Twiggy was a supermodel in the 60s. She, I want to say, was more into the whole mod fashion. London look is what they liked to call it. She helped popularize the real big eyes. She always had a pixie cut and she was real cute. But so 60s makeup is a really matte face. So I probably won't be using highlighter, I won't be using any kind of blush, and I probably won't be contouring because I'm trying to stay as accurate as I can. All the focus will be on my eyes. They had nude or very pale color lipstick. That's what was popular for people. So we're going to go ahead and get started the way we always get started. My face is already clean, toned, and moisturized, almost said primed. But I'm going to pull my hair out of my face because makeup is hard to do when you have lots of hair in your face. So we will pull that out of the way and we will get started. So we are going to use the same primer we have been using, which is the Hard Candy Color Correcting Primer. Same thing as usual. It's not my favorite, but it does what it's supposed to do. And I will just use my fingers for this. And then we are going to do color correcting on our eyes, which we are going to do that with the Smoothing Face Primer from LA Colors in Cool Pink. Now I think for this one, usually when I look at pictures of 60s makeup, they're wearing a lot of blue or teal eyeshadow, and I think I'm going to go with teal this time. Actually, cut crease eyeshadow or eye looks were popularized in the 60s. They say history repeats itself, so a lot of makeup trends actually from the 60s have been coming back in recent years. The cut crease and the nice big, like, natural well-groomed eyebrows. Those also were real big in the 60s as well. Got that done. Now we are going to actually use a eyeshadow primer, and this is the Photo Focus Rose Eyeshadow Primer from Wet n Wild. And when I use this, I just kind of put some up here, and then I use my fingers for it. Not gonna lie to you, my nose is itchy. I'm sorry. Alright, so I think we're going to go with a teal today, and this is the brush I will be using. It is a Harry Potter wand because, yes. And we are going to use the we are going to use the Revolution Beauty Rainbow Palette. I'm going to be using the color Pegasus and the color Happy Ending, probably because I can't resist having something sparkly on my face. So we're just gonna, you know. Now, in the 60s, a lot of what I've seen and what I've in my research is they basically used one color on their eye and then took either a dark eyeliner or another dark eyeshadow, usually in like black or a dark brown, and put it in the natural crease of their eye. They did this because it made the eyes look bigger. False lashes became popular. Twiggy was one of the ones that made them popular. She would also draw on eyelashes on the bottom of her eyes, which I will probably be doing today. And I'm going to use a fluffy brush to just blend this out a little bit, just so it's not harsh. And you want a nice layer, you want to see this color. Looking at the pictures, the colors were very prominent for them. So like the beginning of the 60s, the early 60s, was a lot of the trends and stuff were still very much rooted in like 50s fashion, so very prim and proper. And then when you get towards the end of the decade, hippies started to take over. So it's like all free love and this and that, and that's when you start seeing like the real long hair on both women and men, and men started growing their beards out. Fringe became very popular. All of that. A couple other of trends that got popular were mini skirts and A-line dresses and mini dresses. Skirts typically didn't go above your knee, either did dresses. They called them short shorts or hot pants. Those started becoming popular because shorts usually weren't that short. They're still longer than shorts today, if I'm honest. Mod fashion became very prominent. Everybody wanted to look like they lived in London. Mod fashion consisted with a lot of, you know, straight, sleek lines and very nice pressed fabrics. Which also, there was also space age fashion, because people, you know, thought we were going to be in space or living in space a lot sooner than it's actually happened. Space age fashion became popular. It consisted of a lot of very sleek and sharp lines, close to mod fashion, but they used a lot more man-made materials, like vinyl and polyester. Those started becoming popular. Bobs, short, blunt bobs became pretty popular for women in mod fashion. Of course, big hair was all the rage, especially towards the beginning of the decade, which is why my hair is so big today. Okay, so I think I have a pretty good base going down. So now I'm going to do the crease, and I'm actually going to use the Lasting Drama Gel Liner from Maybelline to get this, and I think I'm going to try to wing it out a little bit, but we will see. I might just go for more naturally, more what they would have done, so. Now I really want to fix what I have messed up, so I will just go like this. You know, you always keep makeup wipes on tap just for, you know, problems like this, because they happen. Everybody makes mistakes, and I am one of the worst ones. I think I'm actually going to use this Stay in Line mechanical pencil eyeliner from Hard Candy to kind of go over it. Now, this is when the big, thick cat eye wings became really popular. Like, yeah, they kind of had like the little winged eyeliner going on in the 50s and stuff, but this is when the big wings became popular. I think this is pretty much done. I'm going to clean it up a little bit. Some of this color happy ending to my inside of my eye real quick and probably down below, because why not? Who is stopping me? Nobody. Trying to fix this up. And then move on to the other. I know I said do your natural crease, but my crease is like so deep and you can't see like what I've done. So I'm just gonna go out a little bit further than my crease. Yes, maybe? Yes, no, maybe so? Kind of. I think I'm doing it. Looks like I have a mustache on my eye. A lot of silence in this video, but I'm really focused. Okay, I lied. We're getting rid of these fake boys on the bottom. The thing is, I do have little eyelashes that we can actually adhere there, so we'll do that instead. Doing such a bad job. Oh my goodness. I had a sinking suspicion I was not going to do well at this, and I was correct. You know, this is almost scene girl makeup. Okay, I did really bad, so let's try to salvage this with the rest of the face. Concealer on red spots or okay. I'm really trying, guys, I promise. It's just not coming out the way I want it to. Sparkles, because that's gonna make me feel better about my life. Oh boy. Save me, shinies. I get so much junk in, like, my one tear duct. I know it's probably just weird to watch me just shove a freaking Q-tip in my eye, but I fear no man. I feared nothing. Okay, we're gonna move on to foundation. I'm using CoverGirl Clean Matte in 505 Ivory. I'm going to apply it using Beauty Blender, because that's who I am as a person. Now I'm going to use Airspun. I gotta look. Airspun loose face powder. I think this is in beige. It's not translucent. I couldn't get a translucent one that day. I was really sad about it. So actually, the setting of using, you know, like liquid foundation and then powder, that actually got popular in the 60s. Well, a tip with using loose face powder, there's going to be a lot on your brush when you first, you know, put your brush in it. So go to the areas that you want to be brighter than the others and use it there first. Okay, we're almost there. We're halfway there. We're more than halfway, actually. So I'm going to do my eyebrows next. My eyebrow pencil is the retractable brow pencil from Wet n Wild, and I believe it's in taupe? Is that how you say it? I don't know. I say a lot of things not the right way, so I'm not the authority on how to say things. So I actually have to give myself full eyebrows, so we'll see how well this goes. I'll just like follow my natural eyebrow line, I guess. Now I actually really like this color that this eyebrow pencil is, because it matches my natural hair color pretty well. I just don't like, you know, the formula of the eyebrow pencil itself. And I wish I did, because the color is just so fantastic. And we're gonna make it go out to like almost our wings, because that's how their eyebrows were. But we definitely want that subtle arch. And I'm going to use, this one has a little spoolie brush on the end, so we can just kind of rake it through. That's something else, like when I use the spoolie brush, no matter how lightly I use it with this pencil, it just erases what I've done, and I'm like, no, I have the perfect eyebrow. And I'm actually going to set this with some powder because I trust nothing about myself. So we have one really good eyebrow. I will mess this other eyebrow up. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm like focusing really hard because I'm trying to get him. So I think my favorite style icons from the 60s have to be like Shannon Tate and Bridget Bardot, or that's probably not how you say her name, but Shannon Tate actually was an actress. She was murdered by the Manson family. I don't know if you guys are into true crime, but I love that kind of stuff. And cults are very interesting. But yeah, she was murdered by the Manson family. She was actually pregnant. It was very, very sad. But man, was she pretty. I think both her and her husband were murdered, or they were both attacked. I can't remember if he died or not. He probably did. But yeah. So I think that's probably as good as I'm gonna get, so let's seal that bad boy up. So like, despite how bad I did, this is actually turning out not awful. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my lipstick real quick, and then we will do the fake lashes. The lipstick I'm using today is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, which is one of my favorite liquid lipsticks, and this is the shade Dreamer. Now, I like the applicator on this because it's got a little hole in it, so it like stores extra lip stuff, so you don't have to like dip it like every 2 seconds. And this lipstick will, like, I can put it on in the morning and go to work and like eat all meals, and then like, you know, before bedtime it's still on. Like, I have to use makeup remover to get it off of me. It does not come off. You can't just use soap and water either. You have to use makeup remover. The makeup is looking actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna end up being. It's pretty bad when I go like this. Like, you can see how much darkness black I have on my crease. I try to do it true to how they used to do it. Now, if I were to do it to fit me, I would do it above, like, probably like right up here. But I was trying to stay true to the trend. Okay, so now we're gonna do lashes. I'm using, don't know if this is the lash box I wanted. It is not. I'm using a pair of lashes. I can't remember the brand, but I got them from actually Dollar Tree, and they're probably one of the better lashes, like pairs of lashes I've gotten. So I'm just gonna real quickly try to pop these bad boys on. If it's like anything else today in this video, it's gonna give me like a problem. So we'll see. These are probably some of the biggest lashes I own. They're so huge. I love it. Thanks Dollar Tree for having really good lashes. I'm not gonna fight the slash. It wants me to fight it. I'm not going to. It is out of luck. And now I'm gonna add a couple of fake lashes to my bottom. Just for, yes, just because. Let's I think this is as good as I'm gonna get. So let's go ahead and fix my hair and see what it looks like all together. I had a hair brush or comb somewhere. There it is. Put my hair down around my face and I mean, I look pretty retro. I mean, I guess I kind of look like I'm from the 60s. Not really. I think that's gonna wrap up this video. Thank you for watching me attempt to do this makeup. Go ahead and leave me a comment if you noticed anything I could have done a little bit better. I would appreciate if you liked, subscribed, or shared. Yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.